In this video, I'm going to be talking about how you can reinvent yourself to be more masculine. You feel what I'm saying to you? And like masculine, what does that actually mean? You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of things are going around about masculine energy, about it being this, that, the other. You're hearing about toxic masculinity. Masculinity is bad, this, that, the other. But it's not. You feel what I'm saying to you? Masculinity just comes down to you like doing sort of energy, that protecting sort of energy, that providing sort of energy. When we say that, what we mean is somebody that's able to do. Somebody that's able to be practical, somebody that's able to get the job done, somebody that's able to move in a way that they're connected to their fear, but they still get things done. You feel what I'm saying? They're that practical. If you're a creator, if you're somebody that wants to create things in your life, you want to be in control of how your life kind of pans out. You know, you want to build a certain structure. Yeah, you want structure in your life. Yeah, you want direction and structure, clarity. All of these things require a certain level of leadership. Yeah, a certain level of masculine energy to be able to do that and stay connected. You feel what I'm saying to you? And that's important along this journey. And with this, a lot of the times what you gotta realize, a lot of us get disconnected from that energy to just do things in a way where we assert ourselves, yeah? We do things assertively. We move into a way where we're doing things very passively. And when we're passive with our energy, we're losing control. You feel what I'm saying to you? We're giving control to somebody else or to another space or another place. But by being assertive, yeah, by being more in a masculine, by being more in that energy, yeah, that masculine energy, we're able to create in a much more effective way. So within this video, I'm going to be talking about how you can reinvent yourself to become more masculine, yeah? So without further ado, let's get straight into it. What's going on? Don't stress, don't panic, family. My name is Christopher Daniels and I help people to overcome self-sabotage and live a purpose-driven life. I'll do that both through mindset coaching and I'll do it through content creation like we're doing right now, you know? If you're new here, welcome. Just want to say welcome to you and welcome back to anybody that's been here before. You know how it goes already, yeah? And in this one, I'm going to be talking about how you can reinvent yourself to be more masculine, yeah? This is mostly directed at men. I'm going to keep it real, keep it honest. You feel what I'm saying, you? That's where it is. I know the majority of people that tune in here are men, you feel me? So this is for the brothers out there. And I know there's a few ladies that tune in as well. But this one, again, tune in ladies, you're still going to gain value. But the man, them, you know, this one's for you, you feel? So basically, to step into your masculine energy, like what benefits will you gain? You feel me? Like what do you lose by not being in your masculine as well? Yeah. So first and foremost, I just want to go back a little bit, like talk about why I believe it's important, and you will see this. Yeah. So naturally, as when we're even kids, bro, we have this. Even if we're kids, we have this masculine sort of aura there, this masculine sort of energy there. But at the same time, it's not really controlled. It's very aggressive. It's very just raw. It's very just like all over the place. And that's not everybody, but for me personally, I could say that energy was inside, that stubborn sort of like, yeah, I'm gonna get this done however I'm gonna get this done. And you know what I'm saying to you? When it started to change for me, like me not having this masculine energy, I noticed like in school days, yeah, there was like with the teachers how things work and how like people want you to be more manageable. You feel what I'm saying to you? Everyone wants to be able to manage you so you're not difficult to manage, you feel me? So that they can get things done as well. You being manageable makes it easier for your parents, it makes it easier for everybody. You know, like imagine having a dog, yeah, and that dog is not, you haven't trained the dog, you feel me? Like people train humans as well. You get trained like to be a certain way. You get conditioned or programmed to be a certain way so that you're more manageable. And sometimes what that can do is cut you off from that natural masculine essence that you have. One thing that happened for me that indicates this, yeah, is in school. I remember this like very vividly. Yeah, this one moment where one of the teachers were basically conditioning me to be more polite, more agreeable in a way where I would always get I always get, what do you call it, approval from this teacher when I speak in a certain way and I speak in a certain tone and I'm agreeable, you know, like all of these things, like they were praised. These were traits of mine that were praised constantly, repetitively. Like once I'm done, I thought, hey, this is the way to be. And then I go to another teacher, do the same thing, and they'll do the same thing. I go to my parent, do that as well, and they'll do the same thing. Cool, this is how I should be. But naturally, me, I was very wild. I was about causing trouble. You know, I was a troublesome child. Yeah, you didn't want to have a confrontation with me like these times. When we were both little, yeah, we'll probably scrap. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I was. I just naturally like that. That was me. You feel me? But with time and with conditioning, there was a side of me that kind of got lost, went missing. And I'm telling you now, that by coming disconnected to that, I feel disconnected for a very large portion of my life, because I've been living inauthentically, because I am living how I believe that I should live, as opposed to how I would like to live, you know? And I'm telling you this right now, what you need to know and what you need to understand is that a lot of us have been programmed and conditioned in a way where we're detached from our authentic selves and our masculine core. Even if you think about this, there may be situations where you want to speak up about something, you want to say something, but you can't release it. You can't release it, you can't say it. You feel anxious, you feel awkward, you feel weird. It's in there, you know? And maybe we go back and it was like you had something to say to your dad, but if you said it to your dad, he'll see that as disrespectful, so you didn't say it. Or you had something to say for your teacher, but your teacher would maybe feel like, again, it's disrespectful. Or you had something to say in the classroom and the people in the classroom will laugh at you, so we're stuck with these things that we hold them in. And by holding in these things, you know, we're being more passive. We wait for things to unfold instead of instigating, instead of initiating, instead of going first and allowing things to be created through our thoughts. We want the external to say things and then cool, we go off the back of that. But I'm telling you, if you want to be somebody that's remembered, if you want to be able to create in this world, you need to tap back into that assertive energy, into that masculine energy. You feel what I'm saying to you? That's really what it comes down to. And then right now, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to talk a little bit about how you can actually step into that masculine energy and things that have worked for me. Because to be honest, yeah, it's not even about you just thinking, okay, I need to be more aggressive now. I need to be talking up for myself now. I need to be speaking in this tone. Like, these are all things, but these are surface level things. We need to go deep, deep, deep below the surface. What are some of the things that we like to do, like naturally as child? We like to be playful. We like to rough people up. We like to be a bit aggressive here and there. That's a side of the masculine energy that's there. You feel what I'm saying to you? And what I say is become reconnected to that. Become connected to that again. Now that's helped me, but I do it in a way that you can say is a lot more simple. You feel me? So what I do personally, I'm involved in martial arts. I go to the gym a lot. I'm hanging around with men quite frequently, masculine men, leaders, yeah, people that are doing things purposely. And I get involved with these things, especially the martial arts for me, where you get to rough up and get roughed up and be let a little bit of aggression out. These things that are very, very good ways of reconnecting with that masculine energy, because it's all about challenge. Yeah, masculinity is all about challenge. That's how when men are always playing FIFA, playing video games, watching video games, is because of the challenge. You feel what I'm saying to you? Life is a challenge, but if you are silent in life, you feel me, and you're not ready for the challenge, which martial arts teaches you to do, to challenge. You feel what I'm saying to you? Which video games teach you to do, to challenge. If you're not able to challenge in the areas in which you want to grow in life, you're going to be stuck. And that's why I like martial arts, because it always reminds me when you step in there, there's going to be a challenge. You're going to do something you haven't done before. You're going to learn something new. Is a challenge. You're going to do randori in judo is like sparring, yeah? So when I say randori, it just means you're going to spar. You're going to spar, or you're going to do randori with somebody that you don't know, or somebody that's in the same space as you. That's a challenge. You want to win, like every time. And you have to be assertive in that. You have to assert the moves that you know to be able to win that. So what I'm saying to you is this. that element of it, reconnecting and doing something that's aggressive, doing something that brings out that fire inside of you, that will help you again to tap in. That's one of the main things that I'll say. Tap that, connect into that, connect with that side of you, that rough side. That do that again. You need that aggression back. You need that aggression, like in some way. Tap into that aggression. Tap into that dangerous side of you. And when I say tap into that dangerous side of you, I'm not. When you do that, I don't mean come out into the world and start dashing people or punching people. Like you feel, you learn it, but you don't need to use it unless you need to use it. But know that it's there. Know that danger is inside of you. You need to be dangerous on some level. You feel what I'm saying? You be dangerous, but you don't need to use it. You feel? You just have it there so you can use it if you need to use it. You got what I'm saying to you? That element there, keep that. So that's one side of it. And then another side, when we're looking at tapping into that masculine energy again, look at leaders, man. Look at leaders, people that are leaders within society, leaders within their space, leaders within their sport. Read books about them. Wow, what do these people do that's different? Be mentored by them. Like, get some mentors that you feel like are leaders that you can get. Get a coach that you feel like has built a business that you want to build, or that's living in a way that you want to live in. Just be around their energy. And you can be around somebody's energy again by watching their videos, whether it's on YouTube, by again reading a book, by being mentored by them. Just be around this sort of masculine energy. I'm telling you, their energy is going to rub off on you. The energy will rub off in you. When it begins to rub off, you're going to tap back into this masculine energy. You feel what I'm saying to you? And the whole purpose, again, of actually doing this is so that we can start creating more effectively, from an effective place and assert ourselves. We want something to say. We want to say something. We've got something to say. You actually say it, We don't just think, if I say this, it's not that. You feel what I'm saying to you? I'm telling you, when you go around people that are leaders, people that are, again, in these higher positions, they got there by talking, by opening their mouth. Even if they don't open their mouth, they got someone in their team that's willing to do that. But they know how they're moving. You feel what I'm saying to you? There's clarity on direction, yeah? And to be able to be the protector, to be able to be the provider, to be able to be comfortable, to be able to be living a life that you want to live, you need to reconnect with that masculine energy. And don't get me wrong, there's a balance between masculine and feminine. We all have masculine energy and we all have feminine energy. If I'm saying tap into your masculine, it doesn't mean abandon the feminine. The feminine's a great way to relax, to ease off, When we're talking about feminine energy, it's such an amazing way to just ease off. Like, sometimes I might just do some colouring in. Like, that's me tapping in more into the feminine, I might just listen to some music and just relax, Calm vibes, like listen, tap more into the feminine. And because that's that balance, you feel what I'm saying to you? That's that balance. I mean, like when we talk about feminine energy, like on a woman, it's a bit, it can be different, you feel me? And it can be very different. And women a lot of the time go deeper into that feminine energy. So you can get a calm from tapping into your feminine energy. You can feel relaxed by drawing. You can feel relaxed by going into your, by what do you call it? By listening to music or whatever else it may be, by doing these feminine things there, we can feel relaxed. At the same time, if you've got somebody that, again, women, a lot of women, or sometimes even these days, a lot of them are in their masculine as well, but so it's not that. But if you come across a feminine woman that's in natural feminine essence, when she goes deep into that feminine, that energy is so relaxing. You feel what I'm saying to you? Very relaxing. You feel like that's the depth there. But we're looking at the opposite side where we're in our masculine naturally, but at the same time, we've got feminine in us. You can see that pure example of that woman that's nurturing, that woman that's just so connected, that woman that's, I'll say, submissive again. I know women don't like to hear submissive, but hey, this is for men, and I'm keeping it real. Submissive. And don't get me wrong, when I say submissive, that don't mean that if you are not on your job, then they shouldn't submit anyway. If you're not doing what you need to do as a man, then they shouldn't submit anyway. A submissive woman knows, you know what I'm saying to you. It don't mean say she would just submit to anybody. She submits when she knows, okay, cool, this person's going to look after, this person's going to protect, this person's on job, then that's when the submissive side comes out. It's not just submitting for nothing, you feel what I'm saying to you? And it's that word submissive sounds like she's giving in. Well, she is giving in one way, but she's giving in because she knows that she has the ability to make you better. You have the ability to make her better in a way, like that you enhance each other with the masculine and the feminine. It complements each other. So that's what it comes down to when you merge together. You feel me? But yeah, the main thing is this understanding when you in order to be able to tap into your masculine energy, first and foremost, you need to first understand that it comes down to you being around these spaces with more masculine people, with more masculine men, with more masculine energy, and things are just gonna completely change for you. And I'm telling you that now for free. You feel me? That's how it goes. Read more books. You feel what I'm saying? You read some Mike Tyson or something. Mike Tyson Fury, Kobe Bryant. You know, these are all just sports stars. Read even like the Shoe Dog. You know what I'm saying to you? Like he done mad crazy things in there to be able to make what he wanted to make happen, bro. Just stay connected and things are gonna happen. Don't stress, don't panic, just stay connected, you know, to this masculine aura, to this masculine energy, and be intentional with it, yeah? If you've enjoyed this video, make sure that you do subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of the future videos. And other than that, I will see you again very shortly, yeah? Blessings on blessings on blessings.